This video. We're usually starting in 15 minutes to pray the Rosary, but tonight I'm presenting at a parish in Aloha, Oregon, St. Elizabeth Ann Seton, and I start in 16 minutes, so I can't lead the Rosary. And Mary's checking in for her flight, so she's not able to lead the Rosary now. So I will be recording the Rosary later this evening. I'll be broadcasting it later this evening, so there will be a recording of it tonight. But right now people are already gathering, and there's no way for me to do both, and there's no way for Mary to do that. So she said she's going to pray as she's boarding the plane, and I've already been praying for God to bless the evening tonight. I invite you to do that if you would kindly. Let it just pretend that there's no electricity, even though I'll broadcast later. And just pray for the people gathering tonight at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton that they'll be blessed. And I'm hoping that you heard all that. This was the microphone I wasn't talking into. So thank you for your prayers for tonight, and happy of Mary. And gosh, I really talk about this and encourage people to ponder that, how the resurrection and the life, Jesus Christ, carried in her womb. And the more we discover about pregnancies, the more is said about the exchange of cells between the child and the mother. And those cells that are passed to the mother stay with her whole life. So she had, since the conception of Jesus, or since that time during the pregnancy when those cells is called, I think it's migration, transmigration, the cells going into her body as she's giving him nutrients, that exchange, those cells that are exchanged with the mother, they stay with her her whole life. So of course she could not see corruption. Of course she would be gathered, because you know how science today would dissect her. And I don't think Jesus, can't imagine him allowing that. So she's a prefigurement that we will be body and soul in heaven. And today we celebrate that she's the first one that was assumed that way, as an act of thanks, as a gesture of honor, that we think he still honors her. And so we're not in trouble for honoring her. It makes him very happy. So happy feast or solemnity of the Assumption of Man. A rosary, and we want to continue doing that. And Mary says that it should be pretty normal after tomorrow, because she'll be home, so she can host them as usual. God bless you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for praying.